this will make a real good nacho bean dip. Perfect for any occasion, whether it be a tailgate party, any sort of fiesta. Works year round, but it's great in the winter and keeps warm, tastes good. I set it out as a dip. People are supposed to just take a little bit on a chip. By the end of the day, usually everybody's filling it up in a bowl wondering what's the recipe. So today, I'm going to tell you exactly what that recipe is. 3 pounds lean ground beef, 1 pound Velveeta Mexican cheese, 1 pound Monterey Jack cheese, 1 pound sour cream, 2 cans Nelly jalapeño chili, 1 can refried beans. Now we'll set that burner at a medium-high heat. And add 3 pounds of ground beef. I go for the leanest I can find. We'll chop that up and keep an eye on it. When that's browned nice and thoroughly, I use a splatter screen to drain the excess grease. I like to use an old soup can to collect the grease. That way I can put it in the freezer and it'll solidify so it doesn't make such a mess, and it's easy to discard. Also, it keeps the grease from running down the drain and clogging up the pipes. Next, I take the Velveeta Mexican cheese. It comes in a 2-pound block. We only need a pound. It's nice of them to put the scale on the side. We'll cut that in half and make it a pound. Out of this 1 pound block, we'll cut it into small 1-inch cubes. That way it'll melt faster. Next, I'll take the Monterey Jack and do the same thing. Cut that into small 1-inch cubes so it'll melt good too. Next, I'll open 2 14-ounce cans of Nelly's jalapeño chili. Then I'll open a 16-ounce can of refried beans. Now we're finally ready to assemble the Tailgater Stew. In this example, I use a 6-quart crockpot, so I got a little breathing room on top. You can use a 5-quart crockpot, but it fills her pretty near to the brim. Now we'll set that in high heat. Then we'll dump in the ground beef and flatten it out just a little bit. We'll follow that with the Monterey Jack cheese. It's kind of hard, so it'll take a little more heat to melt. That beef will help with that. Next, we'll add in that Mexican Velveeta cheese. It'll melt in really good along with that Monterey Jack. Next, we'll add the refried beans. You want to smooth them out with a spoon or a spatula or something. That way they heat evenly along with the cheese. Then on top of that, we'll put the 2 cans of chili. We'll top that all off with our final layer, pound of sour cream. Smear that kind of flat too, and it'll help insulate all that yummy goodness while it melts. Now we'll just leave that all layered up for about an hour so it can sit and melt down and do its thing. After about an hour, stir it on up. Most of that cheese should be pretty well melted. So now everything has a chance to finally meld all together. And then we'll let that sit for about another hour. Now after that second hour's passed, stir it up. It's time to eat. You could serve it on up. Usually it tastes better after about the second day when everything has a real good chance to all incorporate together. Problem is, it's usually gone before the end of the party.